Hello my friends, it's March 14th, 2018, and it's time for today's big story. One of the new IPs that Nintendo brought to Switch was ARMS, and it's over 1 million seller now, so pretty successful, especially when you consider that it's a new IP. Is there a future for ARMS? Could there be an ARMS 2? Because we know all the major content updates are done for ARMS. There might be tournaments and stuff like that, but there's no new characters coming, nothing big coming on the way. So, that has people wondering, is there going to be a sequel? Famitsu, the Japanese gaming magazine, talked to the producer of the game, and he had an interesting comment. ARMS producer is Mr. Kosuke Yabuki, and if you don't know him, let me show you some footage of him in action.
That's a free charge for the Dragon. Oh my goodness! We talked about the jungle on the trampoline. We talked about that D1. Unbelievable. Painting an orchestra in the corner with Mr. Master Mummy.
Yeah, he's the producer of the game, and he definitely knows how to play. As I said, he was interviewed by Famitsu. They asked him a whole bunch of things about ARMS, but they wrapped up the interview by saying, is there going to be a sequel to the game? And obviously, it's Nintendo, so they're not going to be like, yeah, there's a sequel, just out of nowhere. They'll announce it on their own terms. So he wouldn't say if there's a sequel planned or anything like that, but he did say that he has interest in continuing the franchise. So obviously, if there is going to be, or if the series has a future, he wants to be there. He wants to help create it. So the producer of the game, who's pretty much the heart and the soul in this case, he really led the project. He wants there to be more ARMS, an ARMS sequel or something like that. So I don't want to say that there's a chance of it happening, because with Nintendo you never know, but at least one of the main developers on the game is like, yeah, I want to do something, and hopefully it happens. Kendrick Lamario, great name, on Go Nintendo says, loved everything about ARMS, but the gameplay just didn't have the staying power for me. Shame, but glad it was at least successful. Yeah, I've seen people say that. Some players are still playing to this day and really enjoying it. And there's stuff like the ARMS Party Crash events going on. But others found that the game was a little bit lacking in content. I don't know what those people would like in the game. Maybe more varied arenas or more modifiers to gameplay or stuff like that. I'm not sure, but, you know, all that could be addressed in the sequel, obviously. The thing is, what's the split between people who bought the first game that would be interested in buying a sequel and those who bought the first game and wouldn't be interested? Because obviously it's harder to get people who didn't buy the first game to buy the second, but equally as hard is getting people who bought the first game and didn't enjoy it to come back for the second one. So I don't know what Nintendo could do. There's plenty of ways to expand the game, but hopefully we get to see. I'd like to see them at least do one more ARMS title to see where they could take it. And if they do things right, they could win over some new fans and bring back some of the people who bought the first game. Alright my friends, that's today's big story for March 14th, 2018. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day, and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot.